Number 5. We give credit to Lainey and Ben's YouTube channel for this video. In the beginning of the video, a drawer can be seen opening on its own, and cutlery can be seen tossed out onto the ground and up in the air, while the door seems to move on its own. In the next part of the video, Ben can be seen chilling on the couch with his laptop when suddenly a cup flings into the air before hitting the ground, causing him to jump up and investigate, but to no avail. The final part of this video is by far the scariest. In the kitchen, the lids of the bins can be seen flapping. The box on the counter is moving on its own. The cupboard doors are all banging open and shut, and even the drawer starts opening and closing all on its own.
What the fuck?
Number 4. This video starts off rather calmly with a guy walking towards an informal water filling site. He seems to be looking around when all of a sudden he turns around and starts swinging and punching, but nothing can be seen. It doesn't take long before he seems to be in a full-on brawl with some very aggressive entity of some sort. He stumbles and falls over bottles and looks around in utter fear, and then suddenly goes into a convulsing state. Passerbyers notice what is unfolding and run to his aid. However, the guy's body seems so stiff as if it's being held down by a strong force. Number 3. We give credit to the TikTok account Magician for this clip. In this video, the magician claims that he has the ability to conjure up the 4 elements. At first, the onlookers seem skeptical, but with a flick of a hand, the magician produces a flame out of nowhere, and this truly freaks the guy out. He then proceeds to make dirt come out of his other hand, and seconds later, water eerily begins to flow from his hand by his command. The onlooker jumps in fear, but after the magician manages to conjure wind strong enough to make the onlooker's hair move, he is straight up terrified and insists that the magician has the spirit of the devil and not magic. In another clip, featuring the same magician, he is seen standing opposite a lady with a wooden table between them. He proceeds to ask her to stick out her index fingers and prompts her, as well as the camera, to focus on the shadow of their hands. He holds onto her fingers and tells her to pull her fingers away on a countdown from 3. But when she pulls her fingers away, she is in pure shock as her shadow remained on the table for a while before just disappearing.
I'm gonna use the four emails. Watch. Fire. No. Earth. Water. Come on. And wind.
You have the spirits. It's not magic, it's the spirits. You have the devil, I swear.
Your both fingers. Perfect. Can you see the shadow? The shadow of your hands, of my hands? Can you see the shadow? Okay, when I say 1, 2, 3, take your hands away. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Number 2. In this clip, we see a little girl casually strolling when suddenly she begins talking to something invisible and shows it her container. But after mere moments of show and tell, the entity aggressively tries to grab the container from her. She manages to break free unharmed. But after a little while, she holds up a little blue box and sure enough, out of nowhere, the entity once again tries to grab it from her. She struggles but eventually manages to free herself and her toolbox. For one, in this video, we find ourselves viewing security footage from inside a hotel, and at first, nothing seems out of the ordinary. But all of a sudden, a white, grainy, shadowy entity of some sort can be seen waving directly at the camera and then mysteriously vanishes after a while. In the next part of the clip, a man at the fridges is clearly horrified when suddenly beer bottles come falling out of a cabinet without anyone remotely near to it. In the final part of this video, people can be seen chilling at the bar and socializing when a random glass is pulled off of the counter and crashes to the ground, causing everyone to get a good jump scare. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you get notified about all our top 5 videos. Hope to see you soon.